dog. Boom! Here we are, season 6, episode 23. Welcome home. Welcome home to us. We've been kind of everywhere.
We have spanned continents, yes.
We have spanned continents. We have climbed mountains. We have drank in the drudges of countries and the highest peaks of mountains. We've been busy, but it doesn't matter. But we're back, and we know people say, "Oh,
we took the summer off. We're allowed to do that.
We did. We took the summer. It's still summer. We're the whole summer off, right?
We took vacation.
And what we're going to do now is we're going to share some of the summer fun into the cocktail show, starting with tonight. A little bit of our London escapades. Is that right? Escapades?
We'd say that, yes.
Yeah, all right, we'll go with that. But anyway, yeah, we were in London, had a great time, had some martinis, and we're going to do a martini tonight. Quarantine martini. Paul, my God, you've done the martini.
We've even had specials on the quarantine, like the 24-hour telethon.
Yeah, I know.
Martini.
But there's one martini we haven't done yet.
What? How can there be one martini left?
There's always one more. It's the final martini.
I have a feeling that's not the case.
It's not even a thing. But it is a martini we haven't done. I will explain once we get inside. So come on in, folks. It's the London edition. Cheerio. Chip. Is that right?
Sure.
Whatever. It's been a long day. Anyway, come on in. Blue Monkey Quarantina. We're still here. Only business. Monkey business. Only dog business. Why is that not? Let's just go. It's a bit of a mess. Hopefully it all works. You know that?
That could be fun.
It'll be interesting. Step 1. Hold.
Oh, so Hugh, when you said things are backwards.
Wait, no, that's not the right. Hit that bottom button. You get the wrong picture up. That's not the right picture. Hit the... There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is what happens when you take a few weeks off. So this is the first show we've done here in probably about 4 weeks. Correct Amundo. Oh. I already forgot something, but that's okay. I'll go get a little bit. We don't need it right now. So, yeah, it's season 6, episode 23. We are doing the quarantine martini cocktail. Paul, again, you've done a martini. Yeah, I've done a lot of martinis. But you know what we haven't done? Are we up? Are we working?
We are, yes.
We haven't done a gin martini. Can you believe that? Of all the martinis in the world we've done, and all the gin joints in all the world, right? Isn't that a famous saying?
It is, yeah.
In all the gin joints, we've never done a gin martini.
That's going to be terrifying.
And
yes,
it'll be fantastic and delicious.
I have had this gin martini and I liked it, so.
You have. So, let me tell you what happened. Part of our trip that we did is we now are going and visiting. Now, this isn't the whole reason of the trip. Before I say this, I don't want people to think, oh my God, this is the biggest alcoholic I've ever met. They're actually traveling across the world just to go to bars. No, that is not what I'm about to say. What I'm saying is we traveled halfway across around the world. We took opportunity to visit the bars we've talked about. So one of the great things is we were in London. And we looked up some of the bars that we have talked about, made drinks from, and it's been quite exciting.
We are making our way through the legends.
Oh, and some of the legends we've met. And look, I can tell you, the bar culture is amazing because we've had, I don't want to get too far ahead, but the experience we just had in Colorado. We'll get there. I got to save that, right?
The same thing. Savoy was like incredible. This has been an incredible experience. All of it incredible. Mixologists love mixologists.
Yeah, and I'm no mixologist. I'm a mixer. I'm not an ologist. But here's where we went. So we went to Duke's Bar. We've done a cocktail from Duke's. Let me give you the history. 1908, London. That's where it started. The bartender at the time was William, quote, Bartender Bell. That's the guy who started it all. And what they're known for, their martinis, specifically the Vesper, which we've done. You see, Ian Fleming, James Bond, author, writer, He went there. He invented the Vesper Martini at Duke's and drank it. The Vesper, again, which we've done, basically it's about 3 parts gin, 1 part vodka. Some say it'll be 2 parts, and then it's a half a part vermouth, shaken, not stirred. And they're famous for their Vesper, and they do it. But here's the other thing they're famous for. Enter the photo. Oh, I have music too if you want to play it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You're...
Now put the picture on. Perfect timing. Well done. That is the Martini cart at Duke's.
Enter the Martini cart.
Yeah. So the Martini cart, which is probably from 1908.
Oh,
I mean, it's a rickety thing.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was a work of art.
And they come around, and if you order martini, any type of martini, well, not any type. If you order one of the classic martinis, they will come and they make it tableside. This is better. I mean, I've had guac made at the table. This is the best. This is so much better than guac at your table.
Guac at table when you have martini.
Yes, it's a martini cart. I mean, they just show up, and it's fantastic. So you're at the Mayfair. So a few things that I never knew about Duke's, because in my head I've talked about Duke's. I've read about Duke's. I've never been to Duke's. I've been to Duke's now. So it's just at the Mayfair, which is a very exquisite hotel, but it's tiny. The Mayfair itself is not big, but Duke's,
tiny.
Oh, there's what, 30, 40 people could fit in there.
Correct. No, the bar, absolutely. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, not the hotel. Hotel's a little bigger.
Not by much though.
You have to be dressed to impress.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like suit, tie, anything, but if you're a t-shirt, shorts, you're not getting in. And then there's no reservations. You get there, you're like, hey, I'd like to come in. They're like, have a seat. We'll get you when we're ready. And then they bring you in.
But everyone's treated equal.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is nice.
It was wonderful.
You can't buy your way in there.
You cannot buy your way. Well, I'm sure somebody could.
I don't think so. We watched it go down.
We saw some high rollers that had to sit and wait in the lobby just like everybody else.
Correct.
So we went in, we had our martini. And we had a couple. I'll get to that. Don't jump ahead. But we did have our martini there. We did a Vesper, and then we did the classic gin.
Correct.
And so here's what's funny about it. As much as the Vesper is part of the history there, the martini, as well as they make it, as well as they do, the martini is an American thing, which is kind of the crazy thing. It's not in England. No, it goes all the way back. Some people believe it was 1860 at the Occidental Hotel in San Francisco by none other than one of my Jerry Thomas.
What?
Yeah, he started with the original martini. So people say it was slow gin, and it was maraschino lime juice. It was called the Martinez, and they would make it for people that had struck gold. It was a celebratory drink.
And that's got to be on the list. We haven't done that one.
No. And then some people believe...
How have we not had the big... as much as
we've done the Martinez.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. And in 1911, some people believe the Martini's tied to 1911. Still U.S., the Knickerbocker Hotel in New York. And that was created by, wait for his name, Martini D'Itagia. And he served this to John D. Rockefeller. And it was basically gin and vermouth. So this is kind of the classic. So a lot of people believe. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to do this, I'm going to try this. I'm going to come over because I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm going to help.
I see where this is.
All right, I'm going to try it. Hold on. We're going to,
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Uh-oh, hold on.
You're going to get it right here.
No.
I was telling you, Very brothers. I felt on the outside.
Two should be better.
Why was it brought up? In all honesty, 'cause you don't live in New York.
They don't. I don't know why it was brought up.
It is brilliant. It is a fantastic. I'll do one more here. Cheers, babe. All right, there it is. So that was from Duke's. That was them making the Vesper for us. A little bit of vermouth, vodka, and gin. It's delicious.
Yes.
And so I'm going to try their gin. Here's how it works. One, I need one more ingredient. I'll be right back. I forgot. Babe, it's been a while. Hold.
Well, at least you didn't have to go far.
Are you talking to everybody?
I
Are you
haven't
trying?
had to. No.
All right.
Oh, yes, that is the most important part. Yes, and here I've been eyeing the other
I know.
part and been frightened.
So here's what's great about this. Their secret, and I've shared this when we did the Vesper. Their secret is simple. There's no shake, there's no stir. It is ice cold. So everything, and this has been in the freezer, is basically chilled to 32 degrees.
Correct.
Including the glasses, everything. So let's make it. Here's the recipe. You ready for this? Vermouth. Yes, there is vermouth in it. They do just a splash, and basically they do a rinse.
I'm looking. There we go.
Right?
Yep.
And then he dumps it into the cart.
I like vermouth. Oh, leave more than that in mine, please.
All right, fine. So, but it's just, do a nice rinse. And then, you ready for this?
Jeff is very excited.
I bet, yes.
And Bill, yes. I like the olives too.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of gin.
So.
Oh, that's a lot of gin.
You ready for this? We did these. Look at that pour.
Yep.
So here's the trick. Here's the recipe. It is 4 ounces, which is why I use these. These are 4-ounce glasses. 4 ounces. Some people say that it's actually closer to 6 ounces that they use. That's what we had. Now, you're sitting here acting like, oh, I can't do it. We had 2 of these in London, and that's how we started our evening.
I agree.
Yes, and but that's what he does. And then, of course, we had them with olives. Oh, look at that. I'm coming and watch the monkey. All right, let me give this a little taste. I did not do emergency.
Oh, you're not going to.
You know what? This is, summer's over. Emergency. Hold on.
Hi, Nicole.
Wait, emergency.
No.
Wait, emergency. Saving lives. Not saving martinis.
Oh.
We're gonna just leave you. I'll do you afterwards, and that's it. So let's give it a try.
Hi, Nikki. Enjoy that gin martini.
Oh yes, I mean, one, that's a good gin, right? This is our local 5 Stories. They've helped us through everything we've done, so I give them credit. I'm gonna come around. Careful. I'll come around.
Oh, so nice and cold.
Right. Cheers. Boom. Look at that. We have our royal picks. See that?
Thanks, Matt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Matt. How's that? So, yes. So we did 2 of these. So their rule that they have there is that you're only allowed 2 martinis at Duke's. And what they say is martinis are like breast. This is actually on the ceiling in the other room. I don't know if you saw that. Martinis are like breasts. One's not enough. Two's perfect, and three's just too many for anyone.
I think I missed that in that hotel.
Yeah.
Was that in the men's room?
No.
Because it was not where I thought that was.
That was in the bar.
I missed that entirely.
I'll show you it next time. Okay. Next time we go to London. So anyway, that's your little story. So yes, they are potent. They are strong. They're fantastic. But that is a wonderful gin martini, and that's actually great gin. So let's just for a little background, because I have a lot of people. I'm going to pick on you, Mr. Larry. A lot of people order martinis in a lot of different ways. So first of all, typically, the classic martini is gin. Vodka is probably now the more popular, so sources say. But you normally can get a gin or a vodka martini straight up is how we always do them. But here's the other thing.
That's Marmar's favorite.
You can get it dry. Dry is what these were. That's a drizzle of vermouth. Extra dry is 1 or 2 drops. If you don't put any vermouth into your cocktail, it is not a martini. Let's just understand that. Then it's just gin or vodka, period. Then that's fine.
It's a shot. It's a very large shot.
Go drink it. Have fun with it. But it's no longer a martini. Then the other way you can get it is what we enjoy, and we actually like wet martinis. I'm going to get there. Which is actually borderline equal, sometimes even more vermouth than gin or vodka. So that's how wet you can get. And then dirty is when you add olive brine. So what we like to do when we order our martinis is we like a very wet, dirty. We like it dirty and wet. And it's always fun. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Shaken versus stirred. Again, it's a great controversy. Some people, James Bond, it's always shaken.
Yeah, but in the Dukes, though, they don't do either.
And I think
it's the high pour.
It's the high pour. Did you see how thick?
It's the water. It's the waterfall effect.
It is. But did you see how thick it was pouring? Like, it doesn't splash. It's like almost frozen. And that's the key. Like, you can't do a high pour like that with warm alcohol. It'll splash everywhere.
Correct. It was almost dry ice.
So there it is. Enjoy. There's your Duke's history.
The appropriate glasses for this.
I did. I went. That's a good size. Kind of a Nick and Nora, but yeah, you're not using, because they fill them up to the top, and this is the closest I have to a good 4-ounce glass. Yeah, this will be bedtime. She'll be fine. So there it is, folks. Your Duke's Martini. We have a lot more fun adventures that I want to share through our cocktails, because we ended up at just to give a little we had Savoys.
We had Savoy,
which we had some great cocktails. They have a great history there. We tested some of their old cocktails. We also made it to Death and Company. That's a whole nother story in Colorado, which we have just a great
wonderful
meeting.
Experience.
Yeah, meeting some fantastic people, including the owner. We'll get to that one later. So a lot of fun. So now
everybody needs a sabbatical. So we needed one.
Can I do one more thing with this? Because
absolutely,
when we were out, this was kind of apropos as far as timing. So this was actually Mom's, Holly. Yeah, so this was one of her drinks. Yeah. And so it was just really amazing to be out in London, because it was 2-year anniversary of her passing. And we
were able to cheers appropriately.
We cheersed appropriately. Mom came with us.
Yeah, she did.
She did. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And Mom stayed in some different places in London.
Yeah.
She's still enjoying while we've come back. So, yeah, it's what we do.
She's touring.
So anyway, as we sit here tonight, cheers to Holly. If we're doing a martini.
Cheers to Mom.
Cheers to Mom. All right. Cheers to all of you. Love you. Thanks for staying involved with us. And yeah, we got some big things coming up. Yeah, it's almost coat drive time.
I was just saying what's crazy is that we already are starting to work on the next telethon.
Yeah. We have a meeting that I haven't told anybody about yet. Alan, if you're on, we're gonna have a meeting probably this week. It's a long story. Anyway, love everybody. Hope
November.
You're all doing well. Yeah, we'll announce the date next Sunday. We'll do another cocktail.
Will we next Sunday?
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. All right. Cheers. We're out.
We love you all.